Shalom, little Hebrews. We're in Bereshit chapter 27. And it came to be when Yitzhak was old and his eyes were dim to see, that he called Esaw his elder son and said to him, My son. And he answered him, Here I am. And he said, See now, I am old. I do not know the day of my death. So when his eyes became dim, little Hebrews, that means now he can't really see as good as he did when he was younger. Now that he's getting older, he's getting more and more blind. His vision is going away. So this is what he's telling his son right now. Now then, please take your weapons, your quiver and your bow, and go out to the field and hunt wild game for me. So he's telling him to go get some meat, because that's what Esaw did. He was a really good hunter. And make me a tasty dish, such as I love, and bring it to me to eat, in order that my being does bless you before I die. And Rebekah heard when Isaac spoke to Esaw his son. And Esaw went to the field to hunt wild game and bring it. And Rebekah spoke to Jacob her son, saying, See, I heard your father speak to Esaw your brother, saying, Bring me wild game and make me a tasty dish to eat, and bless you in the presence of Yah before my death. And now, my son, listen to my voice, according to what I command you. Please go to the flock and bring me 2 choice young goats, and I make a tasty dish from them from your father, such as he loves. And you shall take it to your father, and he shall eat it, so that he may bless you before his death. And Yaakov said to Rivkah his mother, See, Esaw my brother is a hairy man, and I am a smooth-skinned man. What if my father touches me? Then I shall be like a deceiver in his eyes, and shall bring a curse on myself and not a blessing. But his mother said to him, Let your curse be on me, my son. Only obey my voice and go. Get them for me. And he went and fetched them and brought them to his mother, and his mother made a tasty dish, such as his father loved. So now, little Hebrews, what's going on is Rebekah overheard what Isaac said to Esaw, but she's telling Jacob, you go do that and get that blessing, because remember, she knew that Jacob was supposed to get the blessing. So now, Jacob, Yaakov is listening to her and just doing what his mother said. Okay. And Rivkah took the best garments of the elder son Esaw, which were with her in the house, and put them on Yaakov, her younger son. And she put the skins of the young coats on his hands and on his smooth part of his neck. So she's making him hairy like Esaw now. Then she gave the tasty dish and the bread, which she had prepared, into the hand of her son Yaakov. And he went to his father and said, My father. And he said, Here I am. Who are you, my son? And Yaakov said to his father, I am Esaw, your firstborn. I have done as you said to me. Please rise, sit, and eat of my wild game, so that your being might bless me. But Yitzhak said to his son, How is it that you have found it so quickly, my son? And he said, Because Yah, your mighty one, brought it to me. So then Yitzhak said to Yaakov, Please come near, so that I feel you, my son, whether you are truly or my son Esaw or not. And Yaakov went near to Yitzhak his father, and he felt him and said, The voice is the voice of Yaakov, but the hands are the hands of Esaw. So he didn't know, because of the way he felt the garment, that really was Jacob. But he felt him and he felt hairy, so he's like, oh, it has to be Esaw. So, and he did not recognize him, for his hands were hairy like his brother, Esau's hands. And he blessed him. And he said, Are you truly my son Esaw? And he said, I am. And he said, Bring it near to me, and let me eat of my son's wild game, so that my being might bless you. So he brought it near to him, and he ate. Then he brought him wine, and he drank. And his father Yitzhak said to him, Please come near and kiss me, my son. And he came near and kissed him, and he smelled the smell of his garments, and blessed him, and said, See, the smell of my son is like the smell of a field which Yah has blessed. And Yah give you the dew of the heavens, of the fatness of the earth, and plenty of grain and wine. Let people serve you, and nations bow down to you. Be master over your brothers, and let your mother's son bow down to you. Cursed be those cursing you, and blessed be those blessing you. And it came to be, as soon as Yitzhak had finished blessing Yaakov, and Yaakov had hardly left the presence of Yitzhak his father, that Esau his brother came in from hunting. And he too had made a tasty dish and brought it to his father, and said to his father, "Let my father rise and eat of his son's wild game, so that your being might bless me." And his father Yitzhak said to him, "Who are you?" And he said, "I am your son, your firstborn Esau." Then Yitzhak trembled exceedingly and said, "Who is it then that hunted wild game and brought it to me? And I ate all of it before you came, and I have blessed him. Yea, he is blessed." So now what happened is he sees that he gave the blessing to his younger son, and he see that he was deceived. So when Esau heard the words of his father, he cried with an exceedingly great and bitter cry, and said to his father, "Bless me too, O my father." And he said, "Your brother came with deceit and took your blessing." And Esau said, "Was his name then called Yaakov? For he has caught me by the heel these 2 times. He took my birthright, and see, now he has taken my blessing." And he said, "Have you not reserved a blessing for me?" Then Yitzhak answered and said to Esau, "See, I have made him your master, and all his brothers I have given to him as servants, and I have sustained him with grain and wine. And what then shall I do for you, my son?" And Esau said to his father, "Have you only one blessing, my father? Bless me too, O my father." And Esau lifted up his voice and cried. And Yitzhak his father answered and said to him, "See, your dwelling is of the fatness of the earth and the dew of the heavens from above. And by your sword you are to live and serve your brother. And it shall be when you grow restless that you shall break his yoke from your neck." And Esau hated Yaakov because of the blessing which his father blessed him. And Esau said in his heart, "The days of mourning for my father draw near. Then I am going to kill my brother Yaakov." And the words of Esau, her oldest son, were reported to Rebekah. And she sent and called Yaakov her younger son and said to him, "See, your brother Esau comforts himself concerning you to kill you. And now, my son, listen to my voice and rise. Flee to my brother Laban in Haran, and stay with him a few days until your brother's wrath turns away." So now he's telling him Esau wants to kill you. Now you got to run away before he kills you. So she's sending Jacob away. "And stay with him a few days until your brother's wrath turns away, until your brother's displeasure turns away from you, and he forgets what you have done to him. And I shall send and bring you from there. Why should I be bereaved of you both in one day?" And Rivkah said to Yitzhak, "I am disgusted with my life because of the daughters of Heth. If Yaakov takes a wife from the daughters of Heth like these, who are the daughters of the land, what is my life to me?" So she's saying that she doesn't want her son Yaakov to take any wives from these outside people as well. So, little Hebrews, that's the end of Bereshit chapter 27. We see that Jacob deceived Isaac and got the blessing, and Esau was very angry, and he was seeking to kill his brother. So his mother told him to go run away for a little while until your brother's anger diminishes. So we see that he got the blessing. And that's the end of Bereshit chapter 27. Shalom, shalom, little Hebrews. We will be taking questions.